Hey everybody, Coon Prairie Ramblers back again for another installment of Coon Prairie Ramblers.
We don't know anything else, so that's
Part
all we
two.
do.
Yeah, part two. We're circled up here in the little radio station on the prairie.
Hey, you got it right this time. What do you
I was thinking really hard about it.
Oh, doggies. He's been practicing at home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, when I do the YouTubes, I hear myself, messing up and doing it. I think, come on, get it right, will you?
That's all right. It makes it more fun. It shows that we're human after all.
Yeah. Nobody's more human than I am.
I'm inhumane sometimes. Yeah. Inhuman, unhuman, humanoid.
Yeah. Our dog is in trouble.
Banjo,
the dog, you've seen
Poor
Banjo.
guy, he's been through enough lately. When you take him,
he's always in
fixed.
trouble.
I'd misbehave too if you did that to me.
He can't get out of trouble. They buy him a collar, and somehow he'll end up and he'll get his jaw, half that collar in his jaw, and he'll chew it to death.
Well, it ain't tight enough.
I know, we can't. I guess they can't. He's got the size of neck. They can't get it tight enough. I said, get a chain and put a chain on it.
And put it around his waist.
Yeah. Well, when Hannah takes him out for a while, she doesn't let him go free because he's got this roaming spirit, and if somebody,
that's my dog,
walker
Willie,
or a bicycle goes down the road, he'll chase. He won't chase them. He'll follow them.
Boogity boogity.
He'll follow them all the way home, and then they'll turn around and bring him back.
That's a good way to get rid of him, though. Take the tag off so they don't know where he's from.
So anyway, I looked out the sliding glass door this morning, and there stands Hannah with his collar, and she's shown it to me, and he's got it off, or she took it off of him last night and set it up on the table. He got up there and got that thing.
Do you have a fence where he can't escape out of your yard?
No.
Oh, that's what you need.
Yeah, I need one of them electric things that zaps him and kills him. When he
kills him. That'll do it.
Yeah. But anyway, I meant to take a picture of him because he's sitting there, and she's holding it up, and I look down, and he's looking like real guilty, like she's showing my collar to the master.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, well, if you put that cone of shame back on him, he can't get it off.
Yeah. That's what we ought to do is put that cone of shame back on him.
He'll get used to it. He won't know any better.
Isn't that funny? Because they know when they did bad, they go slink, you're mad at me.
They do. Cats don't care.
Yeah, cats don't care. But this dog, and what it does, there's a metal grip to it, on the collar. But then there's the thing that goes in the middle, that slides in, is plastic.
Yeah, the clasp.
He chews that thing to pieces.
Put some hot pepper on it.
I mean, he's going to
rub some Louisiana
he's
some hot
do
sauce
about
on
three brand new collars.
Here's an idea. Well, the cone of shame, does it open up or it just slips over the head?
It opens up, and then
could you put it around a person's head? You think?
I don't know.
If they make it big enough for like a bulldog's neck or something.
Yeah, surely it would.
What I'm curious about is, could somebody actually get one around their neck, and then after doing so, could they stand on their head with that? Looks like you'd balance pretty easy with that thing. You can stand on your head with a cone of shame. Try it, Mel. We want to see a picture for next week.
Yeah. All right.
Stay tuned. Next week you're going to see a picture of that. Of Mel wearing the cone of shame.
And I'll even take a selfie doing it.
That's a trick right there.
Yeah.
Did you ever stand on your hands when you were a kid?
Not on my hand. I can stand on my head.
I can stand on my hands
using
right
my
now.
hands.
Well, I used to stand on my hands and walk on my hands when I was a
I
kid.
couldn't. Underwater, I can do that.
And I put a picture of Facebook one day of me, an old picture of me standing on my hands.
Really?
And all your money's falling.
You can just send that picture to Mel for the video.
And somebody commented, a woman commented that, oh, yeah, I remember when we all did that. And I was sitting there thinking, I don't know what school you went to, but I don't remember every kid in school
being able to do that,
walking on their hands. I mean, I know some did, but I don't remember.
I could never.
It wasn't like, oh, yeah, let's all walk around on our hand today.
Yeah.
I know a lot of kids could do a handstand.
Right, or cartwheel.
Yeah. But when you do a handstand, you're triangulating it. It makes it look like you're talking about. It makes it a little bit easier. But as far as actually standing on your hands,
exactly.
I don't remember a lot of that.
I can do it right now.
Do it.
All right, we're gonna get a picture of this.
What's this?
Hold on, stand by for station identity.
Stand by your hands.
Do that again. We get a picture of that.
I'm gonna stand on my hand. Right
You stand on it. Yeah. For the record, Mel is standing on his hand. Hang on one second. Let me get a picture of this. I guess it took it. Hang on.
Man, you and that camera.
You know, it's harder, though,
All right, got it.
walking on your hands.
I've had people walk on my hands before. Be crawling around, somebody step on your hands.
I can do it.
My granddaughter got in trouble at school.
I can walk on your hands.
I know. I'm not going to let you. Granddaughter got in trouble at school one day, and she stepped on a little girl's hand. I guess they were doing something where they were on the floor, and she stepped on a little girl's hand, and Kathy asked her, "You shouldn't be doing that." She said, "I don't know how that little girl's hands got underneath my feet.
Yeah.
I don't know why she put them there."
What are the odds?
Yeah.
That's right. She put it there.
But she was determined that it wasn't her fault that that little girl's hands got underneath her feet.
Stand on your hands.
Well, we need a new guest, special guest.
Who do you
We-
suggest?
having Lex Luthor last week was pretty good.
Yeah. I saw you got a Superman hang up while that was going on. Well, anybody out there, all three of you out there listening to the radio show, and that may include us as well. Does anybody want to volunteer to be a guest? Let us know. I post something here on the
I want to hear a little
Facebook
more
page.
about that tomato pie.
Tomato pie. Had me some tomato pie yesterday for lunch. Had a big.
That was your first.
No, my wife makes them pretty regular.
Okay.
No, she makes them once in a while, not real regular, but they are really, really good. But we have a big Sunday dinner every week, and all the family comes over, and everybody brings different stuff. And my wife made a tomato pie, and I posted the recipe on it. I don't know that I could recollect it off the top of my head, but
Had tomatoes to begin with.
yeah, absolutely. Well,
Dijon mustard.
you take
Dijon.
a pie, a store-bought pie shell, and you bake it, and you let it cool. Then you smear 2 tablespoons of honey Dijon mustard on it, and you take 3 big tomatoes, and you blanch them, and you peel them, and you dice them up, and you layer them into the pie shell right there. And then
Well, you had Luke at
Salt and pepper.
honey mustards.
I think it was just Dijon mustard maybe. And then it'd probably give it honey mustard too. And then you take 4 ounces of grated of white cheddar cheese and 4 ounces of white yellow. You mix that up and you sprinkle that all over it.
That's something hard to find.
Yeah.
White cheddar cheese.
Then you can take bacon and cook it crispy and crumble it all up and put that all over it like that. Then you make a mixture of mayonnaise and Parmesan cheese.
Yeah.
I forget the measurements on that, and you spread that over the top, and you bake that 350 for 20 minutes. It is mighty fine.
Yeah, I don't know all the fixings for it right this moment, but we could look it up. A Vidalia onion pie.
That would have to be killer right there.
It is good. Vidalia onion pie. A lot of times when you think of pie, you either think of a sweet pie or you think of like a chicken pot or a beef pot pie or
Right.
chicken or turkey, whatever. But anyhow, you don't think of vegetable pies.
But it was mighty fine. A lot of people commented on it. I put it on Facebook, and I put the recipe out there too. So
That quiche is basically a pie, isn't it?
it is. It's like a scrambled egg pie with other stuff in it.
I think that's what Ronnie Jones and his new bride, Beverly, they had for their
I
wedding.
get that all the time.
Their wedding cake
Their
was,
wedding cake
was
yeah,
a quiche. Quiche pie. Did you eat any?
Yeah.
Were you there for the
I
wedding?
was there.
That's right, you were dressed up.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
my bow tie on.
Wow.
Yeah.
He
I thought
was
we were going to do
styling.
some dancing, like some tango and stuff like
Well,
that.
Dun, 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 dun,
Beverly
dun,
and-
dun, dun.
Yeah.
Ronnie did.
Well, I didn't want to cut in on them.
Keith Matthews.
Why not?
Well,
Well, Ronnie would have let you dance with him, I'm sure.
oh yeah, he wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't step on his
Yeah,
toes.
I could have jumped out there and just did a little solo stuff,
T-Berry Shuffle or
Called
something.
everybody. Yeah.
Give me the old
Charles.
Yeah.
soft shoot.
Yeah, do the Three Stooges. Woo-hoo.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Or you could have done the
Oh, it's
Snoopy.
time for some Old Spice.
Yeah.
You could have done the Snoopy happy dance.
And who's
Yeah.
on the phone there? Mr. Casey?
So it's a mystery guest.
Is it cool?
They heard us talking already.
They're calling in for to win the super prize.
We have done talked our way out of another segment, so
All right.
y'all hang on and we'll be back.